And starting transmission. There we go.
Everybody's starting the transmission, huh?
Start the transmission, Crunk.
I like how you brought Crunk into this. I haven't heard anything regarding Emperor's New Groove,
Pull
which is
the
a
lever,
solid movie
Crunk.
in a long
Really
time.
rewatch that movie again.
It is a solid movie. It really is.
Yeah.
Now let's
It's always a
see.
good movie whenever it comes on.
Okay, so we went live. We went live on another screen, so I'm just jumping over real quick.
Okay. Well,
And it
I can lead you into it though, because this is One Piece chapter 1014.
Yep.
Oh wow!
Now-
You know what I did? My thumbnail is 1114, so that's gonna be great.
Oops. I'm sure no one will notice.
I'm
it.
sure.
Are we good?
Yeah. Just keep going. How about you? How about you take it away though?
Like, hey everyone. Sorry, a little confused at the start, but how's it going? I'm the DarkBriton with the Runaway Warlords, and as always, I'm joined by some amazing guests. Cool kids.
Yeah, cool kid. You know, always here, reviewing One Piece or whatever.
Or whatever. Man of few
Whatever, you know.
And I am Samurai Drew. My webcam's not working today either, so it's been a whole struggle fest. But we are going to get right into the chapter.
You are sharing your live from YouTube, buddy.
What's that?
Uh,
Oh,
Like,
yeah, I see
like-
what you're
Sharing
saying.
your screen labs.
I see. Yes, I switched. Oh my gosh, thank you.
Oh boy. Sorry about this, y'all.
Hey, sometimes you gotta be a little unprofessional.
Oh man, that's not good. Here, I'll let you guys look at a beautiful lady while I get everything set up here. Okay, there we go. Okay, we are on chapter 1114. And the cover page here is the ham, and we have Trafficker D. Waterlaw here, scratching his head and a tiger coming up behind him. Trafficker Law puzzling over a riddle in front of a painted tiger screen by Takashi. Capture the tiger on the screen. And is this like a 3D going into 2D thing?
It looks like it actually.
It's like a VR game.
Well, actually, I can put a little bit more info on this. So, what technically Law is doing is something from Japanese mythology. I don't remember what exactly, but in Japanese mythology, you have to capture this tiger on a windscreen, but it's still a windscreen, so you have to be wise enough or something. I don't remember the exact legend or how it goes, but that's where I guess this cover page is basing from.
That is intricate. I have not heard that. That sounds pretty cool though.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess let's move it on then, because I know that the next bit is going to be awesome. So you infused yourself with the color of the Supreme King. We're assuming this is Kaido, this is Onigashima, Luffy's falling off the cliff. But your use of it was clumsy and crude. Gum, what is it? What is it again? And Luffy is just dropping out of the sky with a totally blank look on his eyes. Then Kaido says on page 3, "You couldn't be a joy boy either, it seems." And Luffy goes crashing into what looks like, well, it says Kaploosh, so that's water right there.
Yeah, he landed in water.
So, yeah, Luffy's dead. That's it, rip One Piece.
Well, yeah, final chapter of One Piece. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. So Luffy's dead and drowning in the water, and the snail phone rings, and he goes, "Oh, Kalink. Master Kaido, we have found Momonosuke." Kaido's face is looking like, whoa, this is some good news. "I'll be there at once. And Bohang?" "Yes, sir. Announce the results to all of Onigashima.
Ooh, everyone's gonna find out what's going on. This is gonna be interesting.
Wow.
Let's see here. Hey, Clan World. Sorry for the late start. Thanks for. Yeah, we're all back. We don't know if Drew lost his katana. His screen's not working.
It could be literally right in front of us, and we would have never known.
It's
Yes.
probably not, though.
It is literally right next to me, and I had a wig on. So that would have been really fun, but what can you do?
We're actually going to just say what's up with the costume he came with, but maybe next week.
Right.
We'll just have to have him turn his mic or his camera on earlier.
Oh, boy. Yes. Okay. Third floor castle. I'm still reading, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Third floor castle. I've spotted young Master Yamato. He's carrying Momonosuke. Something went wrong, though. Oh, his cuffs are gone. That's right. I'm not your prisoner anymore.
Ooh.
I am Odin. And Yamato is just bashing through the hall here. First floor crawl space. Yeah, we have Shinobu and Momonosuke. I'm just trying to picture this whole thing. They're like in front of an altar, I guess. Shinobu, yes. It would seem that I truly must not die. Whoa, he's reading something really crazy in that journal.
Yeah, seriously. I'm very intrigued.
It would
Just
seem
can't wait to
truly.
find out what the hell it is. What the heck it is.
He must be the last in a line of succession of some sort of power or skill, right? So I guess let's move it on here. What do you mean? Of course you mustn't die. What is it? What is that? Who is it? What is it now? And yeah, what? So he's getting some kind of like voice in his head.
Yeah, it's kind of. It looks like it's similar to Zunisha.
Maybe.
Dude, what? Is it like Zunisha just pops up? Boom.
I hope not. That's a similar to, not exactly as of. Like that's no.
Oh my god. Performance.
Actually,
Yeah, go ahead.
sorry. As you're reading, Cool Kid, how can you do a quick check to see how many pages we have as he's reading? Just so we.
Yeah, sure. Let me just look.
Go ahead and
real quick.
continue, Drew. And once he's doing that, we'll keep going.
Okay.
Let's see.
Perform.
Page 16. Oh, no, 17.
There's 17. Okay. All right. So we'll do 6, 6, and 6. 6, 6, and 5.
Yeah, the devil's
So we'll go
number.
Page 7.
Okay. Performance Hall Skull Dome. Get him, Chopper, man. So Chopper is in beast form, or in giant form.
I'm sorry. What?
And is flipping Queen over with a bunch of arrows in his back, apparently.
How is Chop? Wow. Monster Point Chopper really is flipping. Okay, we have just completely underestimated Chopper. Completely.
Everyone does that. Everyone underestimates Chopper. They're like, oh, he's just a cute one. I mean, sure, he could do some damage, but there's no way he can take out one of the...
It kind of reminds me of Sky Island when, he defeats one of them and then another one comes up. Another one of the Guardians comes up and it's like more than he can handle and he just gets chopped up right away. But he seems to be holding his own here.
Yeah.
Apparently. Like, I just don't really get him Choppermon. Like, he has to have some kind of adrenaline boost or something. Or else the community would be melting right now. Or something else happens.
No. Just read. I'll tell you guys later.
Okay.
All right, Drew, you have 6, and then Cool Kid will take it over at 7 on the next page.
Got it.
Okay.
Serves you right, Queen. You backstabber. Ow! Wheeze. Yeah, Chopper's beast form looks so cool. Look at that big nose. It reminds me of that dog in the beginning of the story. What was his name? The one that got bit by...
Kamaina. Oh, Kamachi or something like that.
Yeah, anyway, it reminds me of that dog for some reason, doesn't it? Like that long face. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'd say more than
in Buggy's arc. Yeah, anyway.
Wait, Shoo. You talking about
Shoo. There you go.
Oh,
I
wow,
will
that
never
was leaked.
forget about Shushu.
It looks like
I hope
Shushu to
not.
me. And well, a guy who's winning wouldn't be panting like that, raccoon dog. So, yeah, Chopper's kind of on his last leg here. He's like really, really breathing hard. Oh, and now we know where the arrows are coming from. Sparrow with the coo coo coo. Let's see how long you can hold out, Perrin.
They're just letting him shoot Chopper like that?
Damn it, nothing seems to hurt Queen. I'm finally able to extend my monster time, and I have less than 10 minutes left. Oh, so he still has 10 minutes. Shoo-hoo-hoo, that's pointless. Just 3 minutes? What can you do with that? But if I'm in monster form for any longer than that, then what? You so precious about your looks and call yourself a pirate? What? Rumble balls? Look at that sloppy work. Oh my god, this is so dope. Oh my god.
So him and Caesar really helped him out. That's pretty...
This,
Never would have saw that coming.
yes, this is so cool. We love to see this. This is my favorite part of One Piece, right? When like Usopp giving Nami the upgrade on her climb attack, and then like we get kind of like a flashback to Usopp looking cool as hell, right? And this is honestly making Caesar look like kind of a badass here, you know? So just 3 minutes? So what? Are you so precious about your looks and you call yourself a pirate? What? Rumble balls, look at that sloppy work. Get this list of chemicals and you can stretch out that giantification time up to 30 minutes. Sure.
30 minutes in Monster Point?
Sure, there are risks, but you're not a coward, are you? So do you remember when they landed at Fishman Island and Chopper was showing off his monster point, and they were going, and he was like, I don't care what I look like, I'm embracing the monster, right? But apparently,
You're thinking of a different art.
What's that?
You're thinking about something different. In
No.
Anime only.
Oh, what? No, really? When they
You're
landed,
thinking about when they landed at the Marine base.
No,
Which
this is in
talking
Fishman Island when they all attack at the same time, and he shows off his is that called muscle point when he's like kind of like taller?
Monster Point.
Yeah, monster point. There you go. Okay, I did say that right. Okay, so yeah, and then he was like, wow, Chopper, your monster point looks different. He says, yeah, that's because I'm not afraid of looking like a monster anymore. And here he said that line, and then we have Caesar here reflecting that line again, and so you wonder, yeah, Chopper's gonna look different after this probably.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Thanks. But I also think something important that not a lot of people are thinking. Caesar now knows the exact formula of the rumble balls. All right.
Right. Well, I guess he was like, well, his studies are in devil fruits.
Yeah, but I do think that's an important point because I think in the future we might see, I guess, other zone users use rumble balls in the future, maybe.
That would be interesting. I would be very interested in that.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's going to happen, but I do think that's an interesting point. So,
yeah, that's got me really thinking.
Yeah. So, Cool Kid, you're taking over for the next 6 pages.
Okay. Let me start right now. So, let's see where we take off. We got Queen doing a laser beam from the mouth with coffee black beam. Wait a minute. Did he ever say the name? Oh, whatever. But yeah, he uses coffee black beam. Chopper dodges out of the way. We got Sparrow being like, here he comes again with candy arrows. Take shelter from the roof again. And then we got, let's see, Val telling all the Marys, Mary, diffusion mode. And then we see all the different Marys throughout the Onigashima. And Bao's like, announcement to all of Onigashima. The fight is over.
Let us know next time you go on to the next page, because we didn't know.
Yeah, sorry. I forgot to do that. I'll tell you that next time, okay? But, announcement all to Onigashima. The fight is over. The highest bounty on the enemy side, Straw Hat Luffy, has lost. And everyone is reacting to it like, Luffy, oh no. Even, let's see, Marco.
This is a tragedy.
We got Frankie, and we even got Jinbei. Well, he's not exactly reacting to it, but who's like, oh, that's good news. But let's see. Master Kaido has snuffed out his life, and Straw Hat Luffy sinks to the bottom of the dark, cold sea. And then on the next page we have the Kazuki.
Did you read? Did you read Marco and them's responses?
Yeah, I read that a little while ago.
Okay,
you want me to say again?
No, sorry, I didn't. I must have missed it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Moving on, the Kazuki Samurai and the Pirate Captain have both fallen. Who will be next? Can anyone else win? Master Kaido will descend and begin to clean up the stragglers. And we do see a panel of Luffy just literally drowning. So there's that. So how's Luffy going to escape this now? Let's see. We got Kaido. Look at this mess you've made, Lin Lin. Then we got a panel Law. Then a panel with Big Mom being like, did you hear that? And we got Kid being like I care what happens to that idiot. Let's see. Then another panel with Usopp, Nami, and Otama. And they're like, Big Brother Luffy. Let's see. But heed closely, for Master Kaido will allow you to surrender for those who raise their arm, and surrender and complacency will be spared their lives and allowed allowed to serve as our followers. And we got Zoro and Sanji being like, screw that.
So
look at Zoro, he's upside down, like being carried around. It's like, yeah, screw that too. He's like,
yeah, he's awake now.
Yeah.
It looks like Who's Who has gotten out of Sabretooth mode. Can't tell anything. Frankie's still in the Shogun. Yeah. Let's see here. Luffy, yeah, Luffy is underwater. But anything noticeable on y'all's end?
Yeah, well, look at that big old bite on Chopper's back. Yikes. That's, or is that his back or his front? No, I guess that's his front.
It's his front.
Yeah, well,
that's his front. And we got, I keep forgetting he could, scratch up his neck, freaking clean. God, I always forget that kind of stuff.
Right?
Dude.
Crazy. But, I only think the real big thing that's kind of a surprise we see in here is, with Jinbei and Who's Who, with Who's Who gone out of his saber-toothed tiger form, which I guess so. But,
yeah, that was a little interesting, but it looks like everyone was like, no, it's going to be 3 arcs. There's not going to be a tragedy. I'm pretty sure this announcement to everyone is the tragedy that a lot of us thought were going to happen.
Well, I guess I'll continue on to the next page now. Let's see.
Cool.
Okay. Passing to the first floor. Crawling.
Here we go.
And we see Chondro watching this, and surrender, Wano. You have lost this battle. The outcome is clear. Straw Hat Luffy has lost. And we got Shinobu and Momonosuke. Oh yeah, Kinemon.
Oh, he's there already.
Yeah, they met up with them. And let's see, Lord Momonosuke. That's one of the mares. If then they're here, then is this bad, Master Kinemon? Lord Momonosuke, what's the matter, my lord? Then we got.
Oh dear God, they're doing this again.
Oh, so you peeked next page that I see. Well,
I
you'll
look
get.
down.
Oh,
I just look down.
okay. Momonosuke, we must tell everyone. And Shinobu's like, there's that frog over there. And we got this mysterious fake out and being like, hey, Momonosuke, glad to see you.
That is just
And then,
mean, man. That is so mean.
No. I'm not going to say anything until then. Okay, so then on the next page, we got Shinobu being like, it can't be, Lord Odin. And this fake Odin's like, oh, it's good to see you too, Shinobu. And Okiku's like, not again. Father! And Okiku's like, look, it's not him. You must not watch Shinobu get back. It's an imposter. Not once, but twice. You showed us your mocking lies. What do you mean, Kiku? Why are you so angry? It's me! So, before I turn on the next page...
I'm the next page. This is
Okay.
it for you.
Okay.
What were you saying?
I was going to say, before I get to the next page, do you guys want to say anything?
So the frogs were, the frog turned into Lord Odin again, right? Is that the just
No, the frog was there.
No, the frog is the Mary. This fake Odin, it came from, below ground where we see Chondro.
Right. Okay. I thought maybe he was painting those frogs too, but I guess not.
No, the Marys are part of the. You know how in Big Mom's territory they had those little fish that were everywhere. This is the equivalency on in Onigashima.
Oh, okay.
Are the Marys that have literally the face thing all over. Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring it home. Going to page 12 in 3, 2, and 1. Top of page 12. After what you did to Ashura, meaning that he's probably dead, I don't blame you for going soft. He was a friend. Stop, Kiku. What are you doing? Don't use his body to call this one's name, Chondro. This one, is this some kind of a joke, Kiku? I'm the one who took you and Izo in. You don't have parents. She hesitated. She hesitated. Oh, man. And gets stabbed right through. Could you really cut me down? I mean,
Jeez,
Chondro is
Louise.
taking advantage of that weakness. In that moment of hesitation. And I'm pretty sure, Kiku's one of the higher-ranked scabbards, too. So, a lot of people are going to take issues with this.
Well, now, I'm just going to wait until the end of the chapter, okay?
All right. Any thoughts, Drew, before I go into 13?
Well, she didn't say that he was dead. She just said after what you did to our friend, right?
Okay. So, top of page 13.
Well,
3, 2,
that could be
and
really
1.
important. It could be like she's not saying it. But...
I'm sorry, excuse you. I cannot. Master King, this one cannot do it. And then, so it was...
Oh,
Oh, Kiko, you are just losing so hard. Master King, this one cannot. And it was Chondro. It's only fair. The wound you already gave me will prove fatal, Kiku. Kiku is just disappointing. Very, very disappointing, Kiku. Scrolling down. Kiku Nojo! Kiku! Kanjuro! And then Kiku is just dropped. Master King! I like how Kanjuro did that, Kinemon did that epic catch. So, it is going to be Kanjuro versus Kinemon, the epic showdown. But who's going to get Luffy out of the water now, since he is underwater?
Right.
I thought he was going to get caught, but... Unless Luffy comes back losing his memory, which... That will blow... The community would blow up then. I would have fun with that. That actually would. So going to page let's see here. On to page 14 or any thoughts, gents?
I'm just so Kiku is that's a pretty bad injury. I don't know. Dead? Maybe not. What do you think?
I'm just going to say probably dead. No, not definitively, but probably.
Okay, I think Kiku is dying. Just it would be that classic Oda writing for Kiku to die as soon as she meets up again with Izu. But going on to page 14 in 3, 2, and 1. This one failed. But if the fallen snow is melting, then surely the hour of dawn is close at hand. Oh my goodness! I felt like that was a haiku or something. Haiku. I think that was a haiku or something. Don't talk nonsense. No, I'm sure the light of Wano's dawn, dude. Kinemon will shine all the way into the underworld. Kinemon, pay attention, Kinemon. Isn't that right? And then, I don't know where to go on this page, but...
Go down.
Let's go down.
Just... How did he move so fast? No, I need to go across and then down. No, because you just see Kanjuro drop... No, wait. That is so weird.
He just went so fast. You know what that looks like? That looks like Zoro's move where he unsheaths it. What do they call that? The lion song, right?
Sanpori, lion song, yeah.
Yeah, that's what that looks like.
Kanjuro! Slice it. Just... So how on earth... That's it. If anyone should close the curtains on my... I keep on forgetting he is a kabuki actor. If anyone should close the curtains on my act, we're taking you this freak out? Wow, it ought to be you. After all, on stage, we were always best of friends. What on earth?
Like on stage, like in his pretend life, on the stage, they're best of friends.
So they were best friends while they were scabbards. That is that is really deep. And then, does he just self-implode?
Oh, I guess so.
Well, no. Well, okay, you guys gotta read the next page to exactly. He doesn't implode, but let's just say that's caused from something else.
Oh.
Okay, well, going on to the final pages in 3, 2, 1. Huh? Kaido! Oh, shit! Shinobu, take Lord Momonosuke and flee. It's about to get real.
Oh my god. I can't even talk right now.
What? No, he didn't. He didn't block it. Kinemon, oh my goodness.
Oh,
wow. We don't see any blood. We just see conquerors coming down.
Yeah.
Describe what you're looking at.
I am looking right at Kaido coming down with conquerors, and the impact looks like he just took off Kinemon's head.
It came down. It's like his body got scrunched into itself. And this is just like a snapshot in the middle of it. So you can imagine that goes all the way down, right? Or maybe it stops right there. But I would guess that he just got dead real good. Not really.
He did. Where does Ham come from? Anyway, like I'm gonna finish this. And Momonosuke saw it. So Kinemon, and then Onigashima reaches the Wano mainland. So Luffy might just wash up on the island and just start running to catch up, like after his nap. But sorry. June 6th is the next chapter, which means we are not on break.
Hey.
So it's time to get the crazy train moving as we kick off this next part, which is our sip and discuss.
Hey.
Toast to kicking butt. So how and where do we want to start this review process? Because I'm a little dumbfounded now because he dead.
Hey, can I? Oh, it's on my mind. Let's go to the last page here. He has half. So his sword is broken in half.
Yeah, just straight up.
Oh my God, he did break the sword. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did.
This isn't good, and it might be that I could owe Bullet some money, because it could be that every one of the scabbards dies, including Kabuki guy.
Oscar Doji.
Right.
Kanjuro? Kanjuro just died from.
Yeah, Kanjuro
the hit
is
from
most
Kinema.
certainly dead.
We just
And-
saw 3 scabbards die in a row. Okiku is dead. Kanjuro is dead. Kinemon is dead.
We could just be killing off all of the scabbards so that there's no doubt who the next 20 rise, the heroes, the 20, whatever. What was it? Like the people,
The 9 shadows?
the 9 shadows. Sorry, not the 20 shadows. Jesus.
Where did 20 come from?
I wanted more shadows. But there just can't be any doubt what shadows there are. And so if we believe that all of the scabbards are dead, it would have to be a new 9.
Well, there's 10 on the island, counting Izo.
Yeah.
Keep in mind. So I think 3 are already dead. Kanjuro, Kinemon's definitely dead. I didn't even realize that his sword had snapped. That is a dead fox.
You know what's crazy to think is I think while we're still with the rooftop battle and when the Red Scabbards are fighting, I actually thought maybe the Red Scabbards could die there, but it's crazy to think I might be right now, because let's see, we got Ashura Doji possibly dead, Okiku, Kanjuro, and Kinemon. Damn.
And then Raizo is the 5th Hokage, so he's gonna survive. But I hope Neko survives. Well, Neku's coming after Sparrow.
We have Sierra the goat, and she says, I'm at work but wanted to stop by and leave a like. I love this chapter. It was so sad.
Oh, Sierra, you're feeling it. Heart goes out to Kinemon. I know. Or Okiku. Hopefully not Kanjuro. Hopefully not. And I did send you the completed video for Off the Scene interview. It should be going up in the next 2 weeks. So thank you to the GOAT for stopping by.
I'm dabbing and you just can't see it.
Thankfully. We don't want to chase any more people away.
Okay.
Dude, so, yeah, I do believe all 3 are dead.
Luffy just gets washed up on shore. That kind of makes sense. Look at those big waves. We have the OG
I didn't
Japanese
realize they were
waves.
that close to land either.
Yeah, so Luffy watching up ashore, that would make sense. I mean, if Big Mom can, why can't Luffy? Just hopefully without the amnesia.
Luffy just comes back, huh? Who am I? What am I? That would melt our community down. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
But where are we? It looks like, that kind of looks like Udon.
Yeah, look
Looks
at
like
the,
we're
the
coming up to
factories.
Udon right now.
Yeah,
I think it's Udon.
which is the mainland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dude, what do you think? Is the next chapter going to end Act 4 or whatever?
I could see Act 4 coming in the next 3 to 4 chapters.
I don't know why they didn't end it there. That seems like...
Yeah, I do agree. It would have been the perfect time to end Act 3, but
Do we start at the turning point?
Well-
we're just about.
How about this? Let's just look at it logically. Oda is hopefully back into his 3-chapter rotation now, because Golden Week and all the beginning of the year stuff is done. So he's going to do boom, boom, boom. So chances are, not if the next chapter is not the break, or is not the end. I don't know if he would go into I don't know if he would end Act 3 before break. Does that make sense? He would either do it with 1 chapter left in the rotation or with a full rotation.
Well, Actually, I don't know.
He does plan his breaks out that way.
Well, still, but Act 3's gotta end sometime soon.
I'm saying 3 chapters. What do y'all say?
Yeah.
I hear you on that, and I think I agree with you. I think, yeah, that makes the most sense, right? You wouldn't do it, you wouldn't be like, ooh, Act 4, and then, okay, next week. It's like,
And in 2 weeks.
yeah. You probably want at least 2
something.
weeks between the two. Oda, when in the New World, didn't Oda take a month off?
Well,
I'm so glad I wasn't. Yeah, I'm so glad I wasn't weekly then. That would have drove me
fortunately,
crazy.
I wasn't reading the manga at that point, but I mean, a month-long break. But I mean, I think he only did that because it was the time skip. I don't think he'll ever take a break that long again, unless if.
I mean, geez, after Wano? I don't know.
Who knows? We've been in Wano for a little over 2. Wano started in 18, I want to say.
Yeah.
So it's been almost 3 years that we've been in Wano, and we have at least a year left because we have the ending of this, everything that's coming on between Acts 3 and 4, which hopefully is at least 6 chapters. I'm hoping for 6 chapters of crazy, and then Act 4, which is probably going to be that main fight, and then a quick wrap up in Act 5. So there's a lot. We have at least I'm thinking at least a year left in Wano. May of 2022.
I guess so, but I mean, hey, this is still technically the longest arc in all of One Piece.
It officially is, yeah.
Yeah,
it officially beat out Dressrosa.
And then what?
It officially beat out Dressrosa. Dressrosa was 100. It's over 100 now.
It's actually, I think 101 or 2, something like that, just above 100.
Wano's 105. Wano started at 909.
Yeah. So we are most definitely going to. Well, actually, I got a question. Do you think Wano will be the longest arc, including the final arc?
I think that this is the biggest story that he has. I think, you know what I mean? Like, I think this is like his favorite one, the biggest one.
I think that this is going to be the longest arc, but I think that the sagas they're going to be like 5 mini arcs in the next saga. This saga had like 2 big arcs and then 1 small arc with Zoe. I do believe that the last saga is going to be like I'm hoping multiple small arcs. At least Elbath, at least God Valley, at least Raftel, those 3 at least. At least. That's all. I at least want those 3.
That's going to be so exciting, jumping from island to island that fast. Oh my gosh. That's going to be insane.
That would be crazy, because,
I'm hoping, and we've been asking this for literal decades, a small mini arc where they just try and find something on the ship and they all just interact. That's all I want. All I want is a 10 arc, something. It doesn't even have to be like as crazy as Long Marine Longland, but we need now that Jinbei's here, and hopefully after Wano we get either Carrot or Yamato. We need that, like, everyone is just here and there's a small problem, but it's not like catastrophic, no world-ending events, but let's just figure this out all together. Like, I want that.
I totally agree with you. I would love that. I don't know if Oda would ever do that, but I would be totally up for it. Like, I don't know, 10 or 12 chapters of that. Sure.
Well, the closest we got was Long Range Longland when they played those games against Foxy. So I could see another silly arc. We haven't had a good silly arc in a while.
Actually, yeah, I don't think we've really had that since the time skip.
I'd probably consider Punk Hazard probably would be the last silly-ish arc.
I guess so.
Oh, come on.
We met Kinemon and he was a butt talking through fun. Okay?
I would almost say Zoe was pretty fun, except for the whole, like...
R.I.P. Kinemon, probably.
Oh, no. Now it just really hits even harder. Oh, no. Wow. I just did that to myself.
Hey man, sometimes you make yourself sad without even knowing it.
I just got really sad. We have known Kinemon. When did Punk Hazard start?
Shit, I forgot. I forgot.
Right. Well,
I'm
this is
looking it
what's
up right
called.
now.
This is what's called the.
Has been
This is what's called the
little
super
over-
arc. So this is the super arc has started from Punk Hazard until now, right? The 4 Yonko saga. So this
Yeah.
is like one
That's what we're
giant.
in. We're in the Yonko saga. I think the next saga is honestly going to be the King's War saga because it's going to be up against Black.
That sounds so
God,
cool.
yeah. But wait, I think actually Punk Hazard. I think it's been about over 10 years now.
The anime was 2013, 2014, so I'm saying probably 2012. Let's see here. Manga? Yeah, just because we have known Kinemon. First thing that comes up, can I skip Punk Hazard? Oh, now I'm sad.
And
Oh no, you can't skip.
you think there's
Punk
another
Hazard.
year of Wano?
Just like
Let me put it this way. Like 1 year is roughly Oda gets roughly 38 to 40 chapters done in a year. At a minimum. So yes, I think there's 40 chapters left of Wano. And that includes the 2 in-betweens between Acts 3 and 4 and then 4 and 5. And then including Act 4 and 5. As well as Jinbei's fight. Hopefully we're going to get a manly climactic fight between Sasaki and Frankie again. Like,
You know, they are. Yeah. I like that.
yeah. Please do not skip Who's Who and Jinbei's fight. For the love of God, Oda, don't skip it so it could just be in the anime.
I'm wondering why Who's Who got pushed out of giant big cat form, or did he get wet? I wonder. Jinbei must have thrown water out.
Oh, right. Oh, that's funny. Like cats don't like water.
Yep. Right.
Ew.
Yeah, that could work. Yeah.
No, just thinking about who is a more evil villain person. Who's a more evil person? Kaido or Doflamingo?
Doflamingo for a second.
Does that mean that Kaido does have a chance at redemption after this?
I hope.
Hey!
No.
Don't put those words in those mouths. I didn't say that. I just said one's obviously more evil. I didn't say redemption. Don't put that in my mouth. Don't put that in everyone's mouth. Anyone in chat, don't.
If Kaido becomes the next Bellamy, I will be upset. I know King of Lightning would lose it, actually. If Kaido becomes the next Bellamy.
I think Doflamingo sincerely likes to be evil, and Kaido does it out of necessity.
That's why we both were just like, yes.
Yeah. Kaido does it out of necessity, and in his mind, it's honorable.
Yet. Let's wait till it's flashback.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Actually, another thing we gotta talk about is with Kaido and him knowing about Joy Boy and possibly
he did say that. Yes.
Yeah, which is something that I think I completely missed talking about in the freaking review. My review, I can't believe I missed, not talking about the fact that it's like, oh yeah, he's going to be Joy Boy. Nothing, big deal, no big, oh God, I can't believe I didn't talk about it.
That is insane. Yeah, it's one of those things where a lot of these aspects are coming together. Do you think Yamato read Kaido the book and he just gave it back to her because he didn't want it anymore?
Ooh. Oh, okay.
Because Yamato doesn't seem like the kind of individual to be able to successfully keep things from people because she's too innocent and gullible.
Yeah, that's true.
Punk Hazard first started February 6th, 2012.
shit, that's like we're at like what, like about 9 years at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Almost.
We're
10.
over. We've been over 9 years of. We've known Kinemon for 9 years of our life. Kinemon has been in most One Piece fans' lives for over half their lives. That's insane. And now he's dead.
Oh, dude, dang, that's just crazy to think.
Yeah, and going back to the end of the chapter, especially on the end of page 14, where we're like, did Kanjuro just blow himself up? No. It's Kaido.
Kaido just spam through the floorboard, Kira, and Momonosuke, which, actually, I'm curious, what do you think is so special about Momonosuke here?
It's gotta be he controls that big damn elephant.
Or it's because... Oh, are you saying why does Momonosuke have a headache?
No, that's why he's so important, is that he's...
Yeah, why is he so important? Why is he?
He's the heir to the Kozuki.
That's not what he's saying.
No, yeah, that's obvious, but I think when he read Odin's journal, there's more to it than just that. It can't be just that.
I'm forgetting so much stuff. I forgot all about that. He's
okay,
like, I remember him saying, I cannot die.
Okay, page 5 where he says, it seems like I must truly not die. And there must be more to that than just that. Personally, I think it could be either he's the ancient weapon Pluton, or he might be Joy Boy, but I don't really like that.
I'm hoping that he's the ancient weapon Pluton. That would be amazing. Kind of similar to Shirahoshi.
Yeah, which would be crazy. And
that's what it's looking like.
Because there's a reason that the Minks are on Zunisha. And if being part of Pluton is controlling Zunisha, which is an ancient weapon, if Zunisha is not an ancient weapon, I don't know what can be. Like that thing has to be an ancient weapon. Has to be. Granted, what's up?
That's right. One of the ancient weapons, giant elephants. Another one controlling all the sea monsters, and another one is just a big battleship.
Well, who knows? We don't know if Zunisha is considered a battleship because it walks on the water.
What happens if
I wouldn't put it past the One Piece lore to consider Zunisha a battleship, and then the plans that Frankie burned up were ways of controlling it from the whale tower. That's actually very interesting.
Well, weren't those blueprints
that being the case.
Something that could combat Pluton and that they weren't Pluton itself?
We never know. We were told that it was the blueprints to Pluton. That's all we were told. But it could be like the control mechanism for controlling Zunisha, maybe. Like, those are the things that we just don't know about. Only Frankie knows.
Wow.
And Iceberg.
Maybe, but actually, you know what? Thinking about it now, the only problem with that is, the blueprints weren't clearly meant to build a ship, and if it's, to be attached to Zunisha, I'm not sure about that.
Oh, those are just the ideas and the possibilities, because we still have no idea.
It might be possible. And it's just something I gotta bring up.
It's fair. It's very fair. So as I go back to look at Momonosuke saying, I truly cannot die, I do think it's because he's a Kozuki or because he's just needed to help open Wano. Chopper... Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just saying I truly think there's more to that because he already kind of knows that, but there has to be a bigger reason why he's saying that.
Fair, but this is Oda. Like, this is the dude who still named pleasures, gifters, and waiters. People who are pleasured because they can only smile, gifters because they have gifts, and waiters because they're waiting. Like, he can be very... I get your point. He can be very convoluted, but he can also be very, very simple.
Mm-hmm.
So either side works. Either side plays.
Random question. Do you think that Kaido has read the journal?
I don't think Kaido reads.
Right.
I think Yamato may have read it to him, or someone told him of the journal, and then he asked about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I also
He probably
do
knows
think
all of
that,
it anyway.
I think that Rox knew about Joy Boy, and whatever Rox knew, Kaido knows.
That or wait a minute. Kaido, he knows about Joy Boy either from Rocks or possibly from the journal.
Or from Roger. Maybe Roger proclaimed that he was Joy Boy or something.
What?
That might happens before all of this.
Oh, well, because he's like, you're not Joy Boy
Roger found out
either.
about Joy Boy.
Oh, maybe Ace then?
Yeah.
You're not Joy Boy either?
Wait, who said that?
I mean,
I'm confused. What are you saying?
Okay. I'm going back to the page right now, so I got it. Yeah, you couldn't be Joy Boy either, it seems. So he's talking about either. So it's two people that he's comparing him to. So the first person is assumably either Ace or it's Gold Roger.
Odin. Or I was going to say Odin, but that works too.
Okay. Well, the only problem with Ace is technically he's never officially known Ace, because remember in the Yamato flashback we got, it was mentioned that Ace never met up with Kaido at any point.
True.
Okay. Oh my god. What happens if Momonosuke is Joy Boy and Luffy hasn't been Joy Boy? Or, like, according to this journal, it's Momonosuke that's Joy Boy and has nothing to do with Luffy. Luffy is just an adventurer.
I prefer that just because I don't like MCs being the child of the chosen. It's been kind of old. So I'm fine with that, to be completely honest.
Well, okay, I'm fine with that. My only problem with that is, remember in the Young flashback, he says, we need to open up Wano to welcome Joy Boy back, all right? So, for Momonosuke to be Joy Boy, wouldn't that imply that Joy Boy was already in Wano?
Yeah, I know what. I think that just killed it. Yeah, you're right. You're totally right.
Yeah.
Well, I think Joy Boy would have been there during the Void, is what they were referencing.
Mm-hmm.
To welcome Joy Boy back.
So does that go to Momonosuke being Joy Boy or not?
Joy.
Right.
I would say I disagree with that, but I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, I don't think so either. No, it's Luffy's Joy Boy.
I would say, yeah, it definitely sounds like Luffy's Joy Boy especially because of the hat.
Yeah.
That's the inherited will, because Shanks had it and then he passed it off to Luffy from Roger. So that's what I mean.
So the big question is, who's either? Who's the other one?
What page are you looking at?
Page 3.
Page 3, yeah, with Kaido being like, well, you couldn't be Joy Boy either. Maybe Roger?
Is that a dialect thing, like either or either? Either, let's call the whole thing.
You couldn't be Joy Boy either. No, that sounds like it probably is. We have found. I'll be there once. So yes, he did know where Momo was. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, he knew because he got told on the Den Mushi probably where Momonosuke was, so he pretty much just headed there right as soon as he can.
It sounds like Luffy used a new move. Your use of it was crude and clumsy. Gum Gum, was it? It sounds like Luffy used a move that we don't know about yet. That is crude and clumsy. That intrigues me. So there's a new move.
Dude, I didn't think about that. I thought he was just making fun of him because in general he goes Gum Gum no. But
Oda would not put it that way if there was not a move coming.
Okay.
Oh, that is so sick.
Okay, I'm interested to seeing whatever this new move is, or what if it's a new Gear Force form?
That's what I'm thinking.
That probably wouldn't be it. No.
New gear, but your use of it was crude and clumsy. So Gum Gum, it could be Gum Gum Bounce Man. It could be, is it Gum Gum Snake Man? Or is it just
Yeah,
Snake
there's
Man?
Gear Force forms. Let's see, there's Bounce Man, Take Man, and Snake Man currently, but there could be another one.
I was more asking, are they preference, but do they have Gum Gum in the name, or because that's a way we could tell.
I don't think the actual forms itself, but I think he still uses Gum Gum in the attacks in Gear Force.
Okay.
No, because he goes second gear, right? So he's not going Gumma Gumma no second gear, right?
No.
Doesn't seem like it. What is in Queen's hand or
Queens?
claw? There's like a black bar on his foot when Chopper's flipping him.
Wait a minute. Either that's a black bar or one of those
Oh yes, okay. Thank you. That was gonna drive me nuts.
I'm watching Luffy go into gear 3 right now.
What are you talking about?
We're seeing if he says Gumma Gumma no before the thing, right?
Of course not.
We're looking at Chopper flipping.
Yeah, but a little bit ago.
Queen.
You were talking about. You're wondering if the Gumma Gumma no goes into a gear or not, and I don't think it does.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So
Wait, keep going on, Chopper.
Yeah. So Chopper is strong. Chopper is way stronger now. Way stronger. So I will have to admit, I've been selling Chopper incredibly short. I didn't realize that he was. The Straw Hats have power-ups that we necessarily aren't ready for. Like sometimes Usopp has a new thing, but I really like how they were able to back up Chopper's Monster Point. However, how long did he use Monster Point in Whole Cake?
I actually don't remember. I forgot. What was the time limit there?
Because I don't think he mentioned a time limit. We never really saw. Actually, this is interesting because when he fought off the tree so Nami and them could get away, but we don't know how long he lasted in Monster Point then.
Well, assumably he doesn't use this because it'll change his body, right?
Oh, to exhaust him. And
Yeah,
he won't be able to move. That's why he doesn't
won't.
use it.
Well, he says something about how his body will change if he does that. He's like, "You're not afraid of what you look like, right?"
No,
You can stretch your dynamic. Sure, there are risks, but you're not a coward, are you? Oh, I guess he doesn't say that your looks will be different.
Now, look.
No,
so
yeah.
Sure,
Go ahead.
Are you
there's
so
might be some negative outcomes in the future. Let's just say that.
No, it says.
But he's a doctor, so I'm pretty sure he understands the effects on his body and how he can mitigate it.
He goes, then what?
Of all
Are you
the
so
people,
precious about your looks and you call yourself a pirate? So that tells us that. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. My guess is that this is going to change the way he looks. That's why he hasn't used it before.
Or just puts a strain on his body. But yeah, Chopper can flip Queen in Monster Point. So Monster Point is strong enough to physically damage Queen, but Queen is literally just taking all the hits like a tank and is like, I mean, if you were winning, you wouldn't be huffing that bad. Laser beam.
I mean, hey, I guess this moment's telling everyone to stop underselling Chopper.
I apologize. I'll admit it.
Hey,
Warlords.
I'm not apologizing about you. I think everyone, and even including me a little bit, I kind of was underselling Chopper a little bit, but I think people need to respect Chopper. Even if he's just,
respect the Chopper. Respect the Chopper. That's the thing. I'm gonna be really interested to see King of Lightning Cole's stream tonight because he's gonna be going nuts over this.
Yeah. If I know anything about freaking King is anything Chopper does cool, he doesn't like. Chopper does anything lame, he doesn't like.
So yeah.
I'm really yeah.
What are you saying, Drew? Go ahead.
Well, because I was just looking at the next page, and just think about those scabbards again. Are they dead? Are the scabbards dead? Are they all gonna die all together?
think
I
it's a
do
very
think at
likely
least 2 or 3
possibility.
are going to live, but the majority, I'm calling it the majority of them are going to die.
You know what? I'm going to call it. Every single one of them is going to die. Well, maybe except for like Izo.
Neko. You know how many lives that thing has?
Oh, good.
I know what you're going to say, but I don't know. I just have this feeling.
I could see Izo, Neko, Kawamatsu, and maybe Dogstorm. Maybe. But Neko's coming after Perospero. And I'm going to really enjoy when Perospero's like, Pedro killed himself, please leave me alone. But Neko's going to be like, this is a battlefield, come get this. And then he's going to start eating him like Garfield. It's going to be adorable.
Is it? Yeah. So what do you? So Neko goes against Perospero. Why is Perospero not just engulfing Chopper in a giant mush of candy cane goodness? Like why is he messing around with the arrows? Probably because it's more fun that way.
Well, from the looks of it, from everyone else's responses, it looks like the arrows cover a very wide range. Because you saw how everyone else in the area was like, take cover. So he's not just targeting Chopper, he's targeting everyone.
Oh,
he
okay.
literally is. He is chaotic neutral. He's like his mom.
Wait a minute, I just realized something. Why is he fighting Chopper? Wasn't he going to go after Marco? Because remember the
Yeah, where's Marco?
Yeah, because remember a couple chapters ago where he saw Marco. It's like, oh, it looks like Marco's fighting. So I thought he was going to, start fighting against Marco, but I guess not.
Yeah, I'm wondering when's the last time that we've seen Marco?
We do see him
Marco's in this chapter.
Oh,
in
right.
the
Okay, never mind. But what is he doing?
He's probably fighting King, though. That's the thing. He's probably going one-on-one with King now.
Let me go back.
Because he was holding back. Last time we saw Marco doing something is when he pulled back Queen for Chopper to smack him, and that's when Chopper was like, I'm not a raccoon dog, and everyone's like, oh, sorry. Which is hilarious. Even Marco was just like,
yeah, he's huffing. There's a huff in there.
Chopper is going one-on-one with a second Yonko commander. The entire community is losing their minds on power scaling right now. Power scalers are literally pooping themselves. Because granted, Chopper's not really doing damage. As Queen said, hey, if you were winning, you wouldn't be huffing this hard and then just laser beam. Or hyper beam, sorry. But dude, Chopper's he's earned his respect today.
So
the ooh's earned his respect and is pissing a lot of people off.
So Chopper has a big bite in his back. It's looking like he's probably gonna lose this fight, but he really
Oh yeah, he's gonna lose.
So you look back on Skypiea where Chopper gets real beat up real good, and then Zoro comes in and swoops in to save the day. Okay. So if my theory is correct on Sanji taking on Queen, that means that Sanji is going to be the one to swoop in with Zoro at the last minute, and we got the Phoenix.
They're heading towards that stage right now.
So we got Sanji and Zoro heading towards this whole mess right here, right?
Yep,
so we gotta get Zoro healed somehow, or
Marco's there,
or he just battles like that. Like he gets out of that huge cocoon and he's like barely hanging on, but then he fights King and wins.
Well, here's the thing. Everyone, after that announcement that Luffy lost, everyone's pissed. Everyone is pissed. That's why we saw their responses. And for both of the two of the big three to just be like, screw that.
Yeah.
Because did we get everyone's...
No, we had some great chats coming up.
Ooh, okay. I see a couple more chats.
Let's start with...
we did get everyone's responses. Chopper...
Oh, I thought you were talking
Frankie,
about the chat.
Jinbei.
Oh, no, the chat. We still have a couple things from the chat.
Yeah, we should read those.
Okay.
Yep, you got all the Straw Hatch responses. Go ahead and jump in the chat then.
Okay. AA Warlords, damn it, I missed most of the stream. That's from Basanta. Hey, you're here now. We'll start really picking up the energy here. Klein, so strange not to see Drew. Hopefully his camera gets fixed. It's my internet, and I'm gonna figure this out. We came all the way to see his katana. Next time, okay? And I got a nice outfit for you, too. Bastana says, did you all notice that the Beast Pirates thought that Yamato was openly carrying Momonosuke? But it was actually the Momo doll that Yamato built last chapter. So they did. That's why everyone was like, hey, we found Momo. I mean, they thought that they were on her side.
Mm-hmm. Top of page.
Which then, I guess, does that make sense why Kaido would jump
that.
right to where Momo was? Oh, because they had the Mary.
Two things. Yeah, exactly what you called it. Because the people on the ground said Yamato, he's carrying Master Momo because Yamato has a little thing on her butt. Right after that is when the Frog Mary showed up and located actual Momo, and that's how Kaido knows and immediately went there. So two things automatically happened. Everyone thought they saw Momo with Yamato, so the disguise worked, but the Mary actually was what got through it, which is the frog, which, remember the frog that was on Usopp's head at the very beginning of Wano?
Yeah.
What happened to that thing?
I know the fact he didn't have the frog when he went to go to Onigashima. So
I know. I'm just saying, like, I just saw the frog and I was like, wait, didn't we have
Hey,
the
you want to know
frog we wanted to know about?
Do you want to know the frog's name?
Did it actually have a name?
It's Gama Pyonnosuke. Pyonnosuke. Pose Pyonnosuke. So Gama Pyonnosuke.
Okay. Oh, okay, the Gamma. I get that. Oh, that's actually not to Naruto, actually.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, that's funny.
Gamma Bunta was the head frog.
Wow, that's a good memory.
Oh, yeah, it was, man.
And then Yokozuna was the one that was in Water 7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we have some more chats. These are getting good. Also, do we have the Momonosuke may actually be a ancient weapon theory? Yeah. Listen, so what's the one besides Pluton? It's besides Pluton and
Uranus.
Uranus. So either he's Uranus or Pluton, and I think if it was Uranus, it'd be kind of fun.
Only reason I'm saying Pluton is because Momo. The only reason, Basanta, I'm saying it's Pluton is because Momo can control, or at least, Momo can hear Zunisha. I could see Oda framing Zunisha as a ship. And then the plans that Frankie burned up were actually the control mechanisms for anyone else to control Zunisha. So that's what I thought. So that goes along with their theory.
Or like they boxed Zunisha around a giant ship, you know, like Zunisha is the ship, you know, it's like a huge plan for basically.
You just put like a little frame on top of it, like a little boat frame.
And then he can get his legs a rest. So
crawl up in it.
The Zone Devil Fruit basically emphasizes physical abilities, and Chopper's enhanced Rumble Ball amps that up to 10. He already had shown that he could take an enraged Mama attack, so this should have been okay-ish. So, and also, by the way, Jinbei has thrown off Big Moms many times, so it really makes you think that...
I would not want to put Chopper on the same level as Jinbei. That makes me uncomfortable. That makes me very uncomfortable. That makes me very, very uncomfortable
with that.
I don't think. Do you think? Well, I guess Zoro. Do you think Zoro could take Big Mom over his shoulder and go like that to her? You know, like whip her down.
I don't think.
We've
already seen him block the strongest move in the verse.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
Maybe so. Yes, I agree with that. Also, we saw Chopper doesn't have a chance at beating Queen yet, at least, but he can tussle and keep him busy for a while. That should be expected of a future Pirate King crew, at least.
Yes, I just didn't think it was going to be that quickly for Chopper. Like, I guess, again, I've completely underestimated him. It would have helped if we had this type of 30-minute understanding to the Rumble Ball back in Whole Cake, when like it would have made sense why he held off the trees when Nami escaped for that long and things like that. but Oda has a way of doing things, and I'm just along for the ride.
Yes. Imagine Kaido's surprise when he has been searching for an ancient weapon everywhere, and the one lands right on his lap. This arc, Wano, could actually spill over multiple arcs. This seems possible now.
I do. I see that.
Well, I do think that, by the end of Wano, almost everything that happens in Wano will affect just everywhere.
Does Chopper get an actual bounty?
No.
Please, you have to agree with me. Chopper at this point deserves like a legitimate bounty. Come on.
But it also could be that if his bounty is so low, he could like go back into regular life and be like an actual doctor without worrying about his life,
He can change forms, and that's the gag. That's the reason the gag even works is because the Navy only notices his chibi form. They probably have seen like his big form and his monster form. They just don't realize it's him.
Right. That's
that
actually
is
funny.
true.
Yeah. Chopper is great, and I love Caesar. Him and Caesar have from the beginning been against each other. Yet, when inevitably, when you hang out with somebody for long enough, you can understand them even a tiny bit, and that's where this comes in. Everyone can be your ally, even someone as awful as Caesar Clown, even someone as awful as Crocodile, even as awful as someone like Kaido.
Especially someone as awful as Caesar.
Actually, speaking of Caesar, what should be the next cover page series on probably on whatever the heck is Caesar doing?
What's Caesar thinking about? I forgot what that's from.
I have no idea. Is that like a show tune then?
I think it's a TikTok thing. It's like, what's... Yeah, anyway. Okay.
Interesting.
So Caesar...
As always, very interesting.
So Caesar has already messed around with gadgets like this. So he already, right off the top of his head, he's like, I already know how to make this better. So Caesar really is like on the same brainwave as Chopper. Like, he can figure out things that Chopper can figure out, and not only that, it's some things he's better at, just like Chopper's better than him at certain things.
Sure.
Okay.
I could.
So they're really like rivals if you think about it. Like, they're both like, I don't know. Yeah, no, that's interesting. I guess rivals is a little too much, but something like that. No, I'll say rival. Definitely Hogback wasn't a match for Chopper.
Speaking of that, actually, yeah.
Yes, he was not. And that was actually a pretty decent fight too.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go over a couple more comments here. Man, Bastana, I'm loving the chat because you're creating some great questions here. So, I mean, his bounty was a gag. We're talking about Chopper, just like Sanji's well handsome poster, but that has been updated. So fingers crossed for Chopper. Also, I would like y'all to recap your opinion on the whole Joy Boy deal for this chapter. The big thing I wanted to focus on, he says either, and I just don't know who the other person is. So it would be either.
Wait, you saying that, or who said that?
Bastana
Or
was
did
saying that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
In my guess, it would be that it was Gold D. Roger. Because or I guess it could be. I just don't see it being Odin. I just see it being Roger.
Roger makes sense, right? Yeah, it could have been Roger. And plus, I also feel like, Kaido knows more than we think he does.
He knows way more than we think he does.
Right.
Of course he does.
This is the first time he's mentioned Joy Boy the entire time.
Yeah. So, I feel like we might get a little more insight in that in the Kaido flashback that is totally happening. Please, Oda.
Oh, man.
We need that flashback so badly.
We kind of just need a whole flashback over everything that happened in the past. Like with Roger and Rox. Like, we really need to jump into that and get word for word what happened between those two.
I feel like we are eventually going to get a Roger flashback at some point, but I don't know, maybe some point, because like even though technically we kind of got a little bit of a Roger flashback and Odin's flashback, and I do feel like whenever we get to the Kaido flashback, it's going to be similar to that, where we get a little bit of like, I guess, a flashback with Rocks with Kaido, but we won't know the true story about everything until that, I guess, Roger flashback.
Oh, this is so exciting. Imagine, so we've already gotten a really big Roger flashback with the Odin flashback, right? What was that, like?
Yeah.
4 chapters.
But,
so you can just imagine if it was he's in the first episode. You know, him and Shanks are these huge pivotal characters that we never see. So it would only make sense that, like, you'd really bust his load and do like 10, 15 chapters of a backstory.
Do you think? Well, how long was Odin's? I was almost going to disagree, but I'm pretty sure that was pretty long. Odin's flashback was at least
long for a flashback, but not as long as people think it was, because it took a while to get through. It just wasn't long itself. I think it was the longest flashback.
It was the longest flashback by a long shot. I just don't know how long it was. It was at least 10 chapters. And even Big Mom's was like 6 or 7.
Because wait a minute, because I think Odin's flashback, it didn't like take us like almost half a year to get through.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is at least.
Yeah, damn.
I'd probably say 15 to 16 chapters.
Yeah, that's crazy to just think about.
Cool. Let's do a few more. We wrap it up in like 10 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Hour and a half stream.
Yeah, let's do these last 2 comments and then maybe a free ball it after that. Because low-key, it feels like Oda has been pushing this agenda that Luffy isn't the Joy Boy, which I totally don't buy. In this chapter, Momonosuke, I need to stay alive. Weird feelings. Also, one more thing. Is there like any chance at all that Kaido has read the Odin logbook already, man? I mean, oh no, I thought he said already, man. No, already. I mean, Yamato, plus in his chains. I feel like we should start entertaining this possibility.
I do think that he knows about the logbook. He might know what's in it. I don't think Kaido reads.
I think Kaido knows the great mysteries of the One Piece, just like Big Mom does, and just like Shanks does, and just like probably Big Blackbeard does.
I don't know about Blackbeard.
I think Blackbeard knows everything.
Anyone who is on the Rock's crew knows everything.
I don't know if Blackbeard knows everything.
What makes you guys think that Blackbeard doesn't know everything from day one? From day one.
Because he was a child who was on Whitebeard's ship, and I believe that he was actually a child that was picked up, and he became who he was.
Oh, you don't think that he was part of the Rock's crew first?
You think that? So you're saying that he was planted by Rocks to just get picked up by Whitebeard?
Yeah.
Because Rocks was dead.
No, didn't Rocks
before them.
Rocks got defeated, right? Or no?
Yeah.
Way before they picked up Whitebeard. Blackbeard.
Way before.
Way before. That.
Yeah, that makes me think that he was stranded, and then Whitebeard picked him up because they're served on the same crew or something.
If Rocks had a connection or a child, if Whitebeard was on his crew, don't you think Whitebeard would have known that?
Yeah, and then and that wouldn't have stopped him, right?
If anything, Whitebeard would have said something, though.
I mean, he knew who Ace was, and he didn't say anything.
He didn't say anything to anyone else.
There you go.
That's fair, yes. That's
so.
Fair.
Also,
That's
you've got to like pound in the fact that he named his ship the Grand Savek, right?
Saber of Savek.
The Saber of Savek. Yeah. So there's definitely a connection there. And there's purpose to his movements, right? He's had a plan this whole time to find the One Piece.
I think sort of a plan. He's had an idea, and he's just gotten. He's like Luffy, though.
I think he knows everything. I think that from the beginning he's had a master plan to get into the Whitebeard pirates, to grab the Darkness Devil fruit, to then grab Whitebeard's fruit, and now there's a third fruit, right? So we got 3 devil fruits. Somehow that's gonna empower him to be king of the pirates and grab the One Piece. Boom.
Sorry,
Okay.
Basanta, is that from a Viva card? Basanta just dropped, just so you know.
Yeah, no, I was. In fact, I was just.
Hobby is.
Yeah.
If I swear to God, if I'm learning all this stuff about these people off goddamn River Card.
I know. No.
Either Viva cards or SBSs. Hobbies. I think that might have been an SBS thing because I know for a fact that Viva cards don't list like, hey, this is a character's their favorite hobby. So it's probably from an SBS where someone's like, yo, what are like I don't know, all the supernovas hobbies or something.
Yes. And Blackbeard's was
archaeology,
and that
Blackbeard is very, very interesting.
And they
That's
interesting. That is interesting.
Okay, guys. So I'm rewatching an episode of Alabasta, and they mentioned in there. Remember when Ace was chasing Blackbeard, right?
Yeah.
And he meets Luffy in Alabasta. So he passed through there, right? And why would Blackbeard pass through Alabasta? He basically did the same route as what Luffy did. Right?
He did, actually. He was just a step ahead.
So, my idea is that the reason that he went to Alabasta was to get that poneglyph from the inside of the right? So he's been just collecting poneglyphs just like what Robin's been doing, but he's been doing it himself instead of having somebody smart enough to read it.
There wasn't a road poneglyph though.
I know, but he still had to read that poneglyph, right? He had to find out where everything was.
No idea. That was an SBS along with his child. Oh, so that was right with his childhood photo. I remember seeing his childhood photo.
Yeah. Because I think his childhood photo was just basically him, like, I don't know, as a poor orphan or something.
Crying under a moon.
Dude,
crazy.
Vastani, you got the facts. I mean, seriously, you are incredible with all this. But yes, that's where I. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I know some SBS questions, but like he's like, oh yeah, because I totally remember that one SBS like 5 years ago. I don't remember every single one.
Luckily, I was addicted to the One Piece podcast, which this show gets a little bit of inspiration for, definitely. But yeah, they mention all of this, like they go through all the SBSs and stuff. So
I did do that video on the last SBS.
Oh, there you go.
If you guys want to check it out, check out my last video on the last SBS. I don't know. I mean, hey, I really do think you guys should really cover the SBS. Even if, like, half the questions are just like, why? What's with this?
Well, how about this? Next time we'll do it. I just, the SBSs don't...
off weeks.
Yeah, because the SBS doesn't come out on the regular chapters, right? Where do you have to look through that? It's not in Viz.
I find they drop out actually in the actual volumes itself, so I just go unofficially for them.
Got it.
So sorry.
We'll do some digging and try and figure that out.
Yeah.
Library will have it.
Anything you definitely want to cover in these last few minutes?
Yeah.
Before we go.
We got 3 more comments from Bastana real quick. The only detail that we are missing is whether he can read the poneglyphs at all. I hope not. That is something unique to Robin. I'm starting to think that he can. I know that you guys might not think that.
It's definitely a real possibility with, one, because as an SBS was explained, that his hobby is archaeology, and for him, it would be interesting for Blackbeard to read the poneglyph. I don't know if he can, but it's interesting.
Okay. So though there may be survivors of the Ohara massacre that he could have sheltered for the express purpose of reading the poneglyphs. And you know what? I think he just knows how to. I think he just studied when he was young, and he knows, just like Robin, knows how to read them. I don't think it has anything to do with Ohara.
Well, I mean, just to talk about Ohara with the fact that, all the scholars over there, they can't all be dead at that one place, right? Because, a bunch of them just go out the world to find, places to study. So I'm sure there are some, scholars from Ohara were off the island when it was, getting destroyed.
Well, the
So-
suspect number 1 is Nico Olivia, who mysteriously disappeared before everything happened. Suspect number 1. So, and now we know that, you know, the big theory was that Nico Olivia was on Roger's crew, but we know that for a fact isn't true because Roger had other ways of reading the poneglyphs, and we don't see her at all. So
he could hear the poneglyphs.
Right, and Odin could literally read them out loud because he could read the language. So we don't need. Yeah. So they didn't need Nico Olivia, which was the original theory. Is that's how Roger was able to read it, but no.
Yeah.
So we don't know what happened to Nico after that. Maybe she died, but it's kind of funny. Like it just like disappears. She just like disappears for a second.
Which is fair. But I do think this is a good place for us to start wrapping this up. For all those who are still in the chat, please go ahead and leave a like. It really helps us out as far as the video is concerned, getting everything out there. And for anyone watching this back at a later point, feel free to drop a comment down in the comment section below. It really helps us out as far as getting our names out there. And we have a little interesting dialogue that you want to join in on. That always helps as well. To everyone in the chat, Basanta, Klein, of course, everyone that was able to stop by, y'all are the goats. This really is dope. And it really does help us out, especially when we, unfortunately, have like late starts and things like that, really getting us back on track. Any other thoughts, gentlemen, before I drop the link to who we're going to raid?
3 days until Act 4. Dun, dun, dun.
Chapters. 3 chapters.
3 chapters.
3
okay.
chapters.
Not 3 days.
Maybe.
Oh, right. Sorry. 3 chapters. You're totally right.
Cool, good. Sorry.
Let's say. I mean, this isn't related to the chapter, but I mean, I don't know. I guess I'll say this. I'll be getting a new laptop in like a week or so, so I guess this might be the last, I guess, like reaction to a chapter with this old laptop I had for 4 years. God.
Nice.
You've been gaming out for the last year.
Okay, well that's
awesome.
good.
Awesome.
And yeah, check out Cool Kids channel.
Yeah,
I talk about One Piece, I guess.
And we'll be linking that down, everything below. The link for the Smokeout Presents. These seem like cool dudes. Go ahead and show them some love. # Warlord Raid. We also are going to have new series coming out bi-weekly. We're trying to work on getting a lot of stock set up right now. It's really going to help us out to try and get back on track. So please keep an eye out for that. It's going to be interviews. It's going to be more of our video essays on different animes and things like that. So that'll be cool.
To get an idea for that, watch our latest watch list, which is Haikyuu. It's a fun video talking about how should you or should you not watch Haikyuu. So check that video out.
Awesome. I've been the DarkBriton. These are my amazing colleagues. We'll catch you all next time. Stay reckless, Warlords.